Greetings, class. I am filming this after assessing your Week 12 IRRs. It is Thursday morning at about 10 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to take a few minutes and share a few thoughts about what I read in your IRRs and hopefully share a few comments that will be beneficial going forward. First of all in all, as taken as a whole, very good job this week. There was, by and large, very good use of the material, accurate use of the material, and by and large, I think some very good thought for many of you. Very good thought processes went into crafting your IRRs this week. Many of you were successful in noting that neither Scared Straight programs or electronic monitoring programs by themselves do much to address, or do anything really to address criminogenic behavior, let alone the underlying causes and correlates of that behavior. So good job. And that, in a nutshell, if I had to say in a nutshell what the problem is with Scared Straight programs and or electronic monitoring programs by themselves, that would be it. That they do not do anything specific to address criminogenic behavior itself, let alone the underlying causes and correlates of behavior from a theoretical standpoint. In addition, I also did kind of want to point out, I thought this was very interesting based on what I read in several of your posts this week. Several weeks ago, we're talking like week 2 or 3, many of you wrote things that were very pro-deterrence, which is not an uncommon viewpoint. Deterrence is still very much with us in terms of policy and procedure within criminal justice and corrections, and many of you were very pro deterrence as a philosophy of punishment. I thought that was particularly interesting to reflect on in light of what a lot of you wrote today, or excuse me, what a lot of you wrote for this week, and that is that you're seeing via your writing, seeing the flaws in deterrence, and that deterrence really doesn't work because both Scared Straight programs and to a certain different extent electronic monitoring programs are based on a deterrence model. So I thought that was really interesting, comparing just looking at how, for many of you, how some of your views have evolved over time as you've been exposed to additional literature. In addition, both, as many of you noted, that both the Scared Straight program and electronic monitoring are based on some form of deterrence. Although in the case of Scared Straight programs, obviously deterrence tends to backfire. I thought Lauren Bell made a very good point, if I can read my notes here, regarding fear. Lauren Bell's post mentioned the existence of fear, or that the purpose of Scared Straight programs is to instill fear in the individual, when in reality they fail to do even that. But what I thought was interesting about Lauren Bell's writing was that she also said, even if they were successful in instilling fear in the individual, there's nothing that would indicate that fear is a correlate of criminal behavior as well. So in other words, even if Scared Straight programs are successful in doing what they're supposed to do, and that is to make people scared of coming to prison, there's nothing that says that instilling fear does indeed alter behavior in the long term, which again goes back to the deterrence issue to begin with. So going forward, in terms of improving your IRRs and submitting your IOWs after hopefully getting some constructive feedback from your peers, if you didn't really go into much depth about the fact that these correctional strategies, Scared Straight programs and electronic monitoring programs, don't address criminogenic needs, or if you didn't go into a lot of detail related to what criminogenic needs are and the importance of addressing them, you could take that approach as well. But overall, like I said, pretty good job this week. I was very, very pleased as a whole with what you submitted so far this week. So keep up the good work. Make sure that it is evident that you're using the material. Some of you could stand to add a little bit a little bit more detail from the articles, maybe some specific results that are included in the articles. Most all of you did a good job of capturing the essence and purpose and reasoning of the articles, but not many of you actually delved into the quantitative results. So if you're looking for ways to improve your IRR, there are many, and most of you could stand to do that, to add some specific results. So anyway, that's enough for now. I hope you're all having a good week, and as always, feel free to email or call if you have any questions. Take care.